Mr. Leon, do you want to address the public about our last topic?
The final topic comes to you from Larry. Well, spit it out, Mike.
Anyway, yeah, so our last topic is that Carole Baskin, you remember her from Tiger King?
Tiger King.
Yeah, she's suing Netflix for using footage of her in Tiger King 2. Now, I didn't even know there was a Tiger King 2 coming. Did you?
I had no idea.
All right. So, this article comes to us via Variety. And it says, Carole Baskin, sounds like ice cream. Anyway, Carole Baskin is suing Netflix for using footage of her in the upcoming Tiger King 2 series. Baskin and her husband, Howard Baskin, filed suit in Tampa, Florida on Monday against the streamer and production company Royal Good Productions. According to the documents obtained by Variety, Baskins alleges that Royal Good Productions has breached contract by continuing to use footage of her and her husband in Tiger King 2, since they only signed appearance release forms for the first documentary. Netflix decided to not to comment on the matter. I'm not going to read all of this, but basically it goes on to say how she's very upset about the way they portrayed her and her big cat rescue in the first Tiger King, and how they allege that she was also abusing the animals as well as Joe Exotic's zoo. So there's that. And then she was also upset that they portrayed her as potentially being involved in the disappearance of her first husband. I told you it was exciting.
Layers.
Which is where she got her money from.
Spoiler, I haven't seen Tiger King.
He hasn't seen
one of the
Tiger
only people on
King.
the earth that hasn't seen it, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, the way I got into Tiger King was I caught my missus watching this one day.
Man says cool.
It's like it's a crime. Man.
Okay. I saw my missus watching this one day, and I thought, well, what is this rubbish that you're watching?
What is this Tiger King?
Very good. And or as Leon would say, I want a blood clot.
I want this foolishness on my screen.
But anyway, so I caught watching. I was like, what are you watching? What's this rubbish?
Yeah.
And I sat down and watched it for 10 minutes, and I got sucked in. Just fell down that rabbit hole and watched episode after episode after episode. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, so I was like the rest of the world at the time. Leon as well. We were just sucked in by it. I don't know. Let me come to you, Leon. What do you think about all this? Her suing because she didn't sign the release forms.
No, well, the thing is, when it comes to contracts, the bits I do know is when Netflix are a smart company, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So when they take footage, they sign it to own it.
Yeah.
So whether they took it of you 10 years ago, 2 years ago, and you're not happy with it,
they're still being used.
I think they own it. They own it. They're not stupid enough to go down this road. Or...
Well, you say that, but then we just have that incident with Scarlett Johansson and Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different in terms of like what she's being paid as opposed to...
No, but it's the same principle of breach of contract. It's the same principle.
But to his point, have they breached contract?
Yeah, they might not have breached the contract.
If you could be right. I'm not saying you're not wrong. You're not right, but the problem is that we don't know what was in this contract.
No,
and she's obviously hired a lawyer. So the lawyer must have told her they've breached their contract.
But you know, like some Americans, they're just going for it anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be hard to find a lawyer who's going to take her money.
Who's going to take the case?
Yeah, who's going to take her money.
I think they've got a case here.
That's true.
£3,000 an hour.
Yeah, that's true. But again, I caution you guys because if it wasn't Scarlett Johansson, it was some 2-bit actor who had this problem with Disney, we would probably be saying the same thing. Oh yeah, big Disney, how are they going to make a mistake like that and breach their contract? But they did. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm thinking documentary style, yeah? So let's say I'm doing a documentary and I'm doing it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah? My first port of call is, I own this. You're going to get your money or whatever. But I'm not going to take it. Are they really going to specify we can only use it once in season?
They do.
No, they do.
They do.
But were they smart enough
to have that
clause? Because they went into it a certain way. And now she's unhappy because she's been portrayed.
Yeah, you make a good point.
So I think her angle more is like slander almost.
Yeah.
That's not what.
But they're actually suing. So it's not just slander.
No, but I'm saying that might be an angle of part of breach or like something like she's thinking. It was used.
In the contract, it was said I'll be portrayed in a certain way, and you've gone against that part of the contract because what you've portrayed.
Let me see what else it says in the article because I think there was something more to that.
Yeah.
In the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna because I don't listen. I'm not gonna go into it like that.
Next story.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna keep an eye on this one.
We'll definitely keep an eye on it because. It's not, as we've seen with other cases, it's not so cut. Yeah, it's not so cut and dry.
Factors.
You know, Netflix, yes, are a big company, and I don't know about the production company, but see, this is the thing. She's not just suing Netflix; she's suing the production company as well.
Yeah.
Now there could be a discrepancy between what she signed with the production company and what Netflix thought that she signed with the production company.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so this is what I'm saying. Because I can't believe she is that stupid that she didn't read that contract. I should qualify that. She could be that stupid. So let me.
You've seen the show, so you know what
the show.
Exactly.
Yes.
So let me qualify. She can be that stupid, but I assume she's had legal advice. But again, there's a lot of shysters around, so I don't know.
Legal advice. And
I don't know.
She might not even be stupid. It just might be sheer naivety.
Yeah.
Oh, they want to film me. They're going to pay me this, that, blah, blah, blah. Let's go.
And the thing is, like, would she not have seen some of the footage before she signed any of it off?
I don't think so. You'd have to sign it first. Otherwise, they would never get any footage.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing I will say that she has in her favour is... So do you remember after Tiger King, they did a revisitation and they invited everyone back?
Yeah.
She refused to go.
Yeah.
Because she was upset with how they portrayed it.
Yeah, because she'd already seen it.
Yeah,
she'd already seen some drafts, yeah.
So I don't know if... I don't know. This is a difficult one, man. It's...
you know what? Like you said, you know about contracts.
Yeah,
we went into contracts before. It's all going to come down to what's in the contract.
What's in the contract. And
is there a contract with a production company, or straight with Netflix, or is Netflix with the production company?
This is what I'm saying.
It might not be directly linked.
Because this is my problem. If she signed with the production company, but the Netflix are backing the production company, it's like she signed with Netflix.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore, because she's actually suing both.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? And while I hope that Netflix are not that stupid not to get released for other things. The production company could very well be, because they don't sound like they've been an experienced production company doing their thing.
So they could be naive also and have made silly mistakes.
Exactly. And then, sorry.
Go on.
No, I was just going to say, and Netflix backing them has now put Netflix in
on the chopping
block.
block.
What you could see is Netflix probably take a small loss and walk away from it, and then put the brunt of it at the production company from this, depending on what comes out. For the contract, you might see Netflix go, you know what, hold our hands up, we made a mistake back in this company,
and just settle.
We'll settle. We'll take Tiger King off of Netflix, and then but let the production company take the brunt of it.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
But that could be a PR thing for them as well. So look, we put our hands up. We didn't have full autonomy over this. It was a production company had full autonomy. We had this agreement. We weren't aware specifically of what agreement they had with her.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm feeling that could be the case because Netflix declined to comment. Whereas with Disney Plus, even though they knew they were in the wrong,
they came out.
They came out all guns blazing.
Yeah,
they slated Scarlett Johansson, which then made them have to pay double what they were supposed to pay her in the first place.
And they
So,
they
but
learned. They
but
thought they were too powerful.
right,
Right.
but Netflix has declined to comment. That tells me there might be something in
That
there.
tells me they're investigating something. They're looking into
Which is why I'm thinking
yeah.
the production company messed up, and now Netflix has to
pick up the pieces.
Yeah, pretty much. So it might not be so clear cut, but I mean, do you want to see a Tiger King too?
I'll have a look. It's one of those.
But what more can we?
I don't know.
You know, it'll be the same old stuff, and it's the sort. I know Damien hasn't seen it, but I would say it's the same. It's the kind of, and I think Leon will back me up here. It's the kind of show that you can watch once, really enjoy it, but if they wanted to make another one, you'd be like, well, why would I? Why? Yeah,
flogging the dead horses.
Yeah, pretty much, because it's going to be more of the same stuff.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
unless you get some elephants in and it's Elephant King.
Because the amount, I mean, if me personally, if I know I'm going to do a Tiger King 2, I would have held off on a lot of the relationship stuff that Joe Exotic went through to have that in the second one.
Yeah,
because he had like
a Joe Exotic.
So he's one of the main antagonists of this saga. Yeah.
His name was actually Joe Exotic.
He changed his name to Joe Exotic. He's a hill. I'm not being offensive. I'm just saying what he's because he says he's a hillbilly, right? Mm-hmm. But he's gay, right?
Okay.
Which, you know, live your life how you want to live it, no problem. But he had 2 boyfriends at the time, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had one young guy and one older guy, which was a drug addict. I don't know.
Yeah.
And and then he had a third guy, didn't he? Because one of the guys killed himself.
Yeah.
Do you remember? That's what I'm saying. All of this stuff.
Why does it sound like Jeremy Springer? Like a bad day?
Bruv, you haven't heard that. There was so much going on. It's like, what? And this is why I said if they knew they were making a second one, they should have held off on a lot of that stuff. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think they could sit on it. It was too interesting.
Yeah, I mean, one of the boyfriends, that everyone speculates he's not even gay because he ended up so he had no teeth. Remember, he had no teeth. He got his teeth fixed because he came back on a reunion show. Yeah. Got all his teeth fixed, and he's now with a woman.
It's like I can see there's gonna be some money made somewhere.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
I got these cheeseburgers, man. You know that
it was exactly that. Exactly
Can
that.
I have some teeth? I got some cheeseburgers.
They got these cheeseburgers, man. Come on, man. It was exactly that. Basically, what some of these bodybuilders do, gay for pay. It's basically what he was doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, is what it is. People want to live. People want to live their lives how they want to live it.
Hustle how you hustle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But
even if it's with muscle.
Don't you just love this show?
Oh man.
But yeah, I think all that's
I think we just that's all that can be said. We need more details. I want to see some contracts.
Yeah, we want to see some contract details. Otherwise,
and we'll see what Netflix say.
Yeah,
they will say something soon.
At some point they will say something.
The legal team will be out.
I think that it's a big red flag that they declined to comment. So
massive.
So look, let us know what you think. Did you enjoy the first Tiger King?
Should I watch the first Tiger King?
Should he watch the first Tiger King? Let us know if he should watch if Damien should watch the first Tiger King. Would you want to see a second Tiger King? Like, where can they go with this?
50 comments. I watched the first Tiger King. Right?
You know we're not going to get 50 comments, but surprise me. Come on,
give me one comment that you should watch. I'll take one comment.
But let us know what you think in the comments down below. And with that,
like, share, subscribe.
No. Go on.
Real quick. Obviously, as you guys know, this is a entertainment show. We talk about everything from movies, film, Hollywood business. We'll talk about combat. For anyone who's into the UFC, you will have known this past weekend was one of the biggest UFC cards. This coming weekend is an even bigger UFC card, back to back. In 3 weeks' time, we've got Terence Crawford versus Sean Porter in the boxing realm. If you want to see us talk about that, please let us know. Again, you've got some aficionados when it comes to sports, specifically combat sports over here. So please let us know if you want us to
Please.
delve into that, and we will do.
As Damien said, let us know in the comments down below what you want us to watch and review for you. Yeah, some interesting cards coming up. So UFC and boxing. Especially interested in that Terence Crawford.
Yeah, Terence Crawford, Sean Porter. I'm
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day
yeah.
long.
I actually met Porter. In the wild card. Nice
Yeah,
guy.
anyway.
Very nice guy. Anyway, the show is now over. So,
Sorry, you.
to my right, Mr. Ashley, where can the audience find you on the social media?
You can find me at Larry's Twitter. You can find me at Damien Ashley Act on Twitter. You can find me at Damien Ashley on Instagram. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. You can find me waiting for a bus outside here when I come to the actual filming.
And Leon, my friend.
You can find me deep in the ghetto.
Yeah.
You can find me Damien Ashley on Twitter, Damien Ashley on Instagram, Damien Ashley on Tinder, whatever it is.
Star now.
No,
I don't no, not on your life.
And you can find me on at Larry Olubamiwo on Twitter and at Larry Olubamiwo on Instagram. You can also check out all of our IMDBs to see what we've been in. And yeah, just basically be nosy. We encourage it. Also, we've got our show rules on there as well, so you can have a look under at that and let us know what you think of those.
Yeah, you think they're rubbish?
Yeah, yes, whatever. We're good.
We're open to creative comments.
Yeah, let's have it. Let's have it. Anyway, look, we'll see you guys soon. We'll be back with another show very soon. Please, again, check out our full review of the Blade 4K
4K restoration.